All right, so for the Chapter 1, Part 2 practice test covering sections 1.3 to 1.4, that is the composite objects section in your Chapter 1 textbook. The answer to number 1 should be 136 is what I got. Anybody else get 136 centimeters squared? Okay. Now this is the easiest one you can possibly imagine, all right? So you better get this one right. If you don't get this one right, you need to come talk to me before the test, okay? Because we have 6 sides. We just got to make sure we cover them all. A1 is the first side here, so that's 8 times 4. And that's going to be times 2. And then the bottom and top is 8 times 3 times 2. And the sides are 3 times 4 times 2, 24. So you add those up, you should get 136. Any questions about that one? All right, that's the basic one. You need to know how to do that one. If you don't know how to do that one, you need to come talk to me. All right, number 2. And again, this answer key is subject to, I'm human too, so if you did not get this answer and you got something else, let's compare. But I got 208 square centimeters for question number 2. Now how I did that, I'll go over this real quick. How I did that was I split the front part into a triangle and a rectangle. And this is 10 here, this whole distance. And if this is 4, which it says here, this is 4 and this is 4. So that means that this must be 6. So that's 4 and this is 6. So that's how you split this up. I did 8 times 4 to get the area 1 times 2. That's front and back, 64. 8 times 4 is 32 times 2. Area 2 would be this triangle. So 1/2 base, which is 8 times height, is now 6. Times 2, that's front and back, is 48. Then I did 3 times 10, that's the area 3 here, the top part is 30. Area 4 is this end, 3 times 4 is 12. Area 5 would be the back side, looks like, 10 times 3, this width here, is 30. And then finally the bottom, 8 times 3 is 24. So I get 208 square centimeters there. Anybody else get 208? Good, lots of hands. All right, awesome. All right, question number 3. I got 1,037.2 square centimeters. Centimeters squared. Anybody get something different there? 1133?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just check it out. Could be, yeah, could have been a little typo there. So area 1 is going to be the front side, 15 times 12. Let's do front and back, so times 2. 15 times 12 is bottom and top as well, so that's another 360 there. Area 3 is this end piece, which is 12 times 10. Nope, 12 times 12 right here, which is times 2 is 288. And then 2 pi r, which is the radius here. 2 pi times 2 times the length is 10. That's the wraparound part. And then as far as the ends go, you could add this end with pi r squared, but then you just have to subtract it from covering up this piece, so that's why I didn't include it. So if you add it here, that's great, but then you have to subtract it because it's covering up this face right here, right? So we get that, what is that? Is that 0.5? Did you still get something different there when you add these up? Did I just type that in wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We got 720 there, plus 288, plus 125.6637 is 1133. That's correct. 1133. Good job. Yeah, 1133.2 centimeters squared for that one. Excellent. All right. Any questions on that one? Oh yeah, 0.6. 0.6. Okay, I'll have to make a note on that one. Again, just whip these up here, so I'll correct it later. Okay, let's see. On the last one, I got 831.7. Anybody else get that number? Okay. So we've got, if we start at the top here, we've got 8 times 4. That's all 4 sides are 8 times 4, so that's 128. And I didn't count the bottom side because it's covered. And I actually didn't count the top side either because I'll show you in a minute. So 2 pi r squared is the top piece here. It's from the surface area. 2 pi r squared. Wait a minute. That should be times 2. 2 pi r squared.
Yeah, that
squared.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 pi r squared. Okay, good. Yeah, I got it. And then 2 pi r h is the wraparound part. So then if you add the top part 4 times 4, you just have to subtract the top part because it's covering up. So if you do 4 times 4 is 16, you also have to minus 16 because you've added it here, but you have to subtract it from the top piece of this circle that you've counted. You've counted in there. So that's why it's not counted. And centimeters squared. All right, good. Bell's gonna ring real soon, so we'll do. Actually, that's only 4 that I was gonna show you. The bonus question. What did you guys get for an answer for a bonus question?
961.0.
Okay, 961 is what I got. 0.0 centimeters squared. So if you got 961, excellent. Yeah, 961. I think that's the answer there. So. All right, so that's your practice test. How many of you got all of those correct? Put up your hand if you got all those correct. All right, how many of you got all but 1 correct? Okay, how many of you got all but 2 correct? Okay, I won't ask you to put your hand up anymore if you didn't get half of them right. So if you really struggled with this, please come talk to me at noon today if possible. You have a test on Monday. So you may take this home and study it and review it. Yeah, your test is on Monday. Remember, you cannot have